Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about work of glacier. Students, when we are discussing about a glacier, we must know latitudes, different regions on Earth. Then we can understand about this glacier. Students, we know that 0 degrees latitude called as equator, 23 and a half north latitude called as Tropic of Cancer, 23 and a half south latitude called as Tropic of Capricorn, 66 and a half north called as Arctic Circle, 66 and a half south called as Antarctic Circle, 90 degrees north called as North Pole, 90 degrees south called as South Pole. These all are important latitudes. Why we have to learn about these latitudes, children? Because of these latitudes only we can know different regions on the earth. These latitudes divided the earth into 3 regions. Those are torrid zone, temperate zone, frigid zone. These are the 3 regions we divided earth based on latitudes. What is torrid zone, children? The region which is located between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn called as torrid zone. Torrid means more heat. Next, temperate zone. Pay attention, be careful when you are learning about this temperate zone, students. Temperate zone means what? The region which is located between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the north side, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the south side. This region called as temperate zone. Temperate zone means it is the zone which is located between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the north side, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle in the south side. The region which is located between these latitudes called as temperate zone. Students, next one is frigid zone. What do we mean by frigid zone? Frigid zone is located between 66 and a half north latitude to 90 degrees north pole, 66 and a half south latitude to 90 degrees south. The region which is located between these latitudes called as frigid zone. So students, about these 3 regions, how they are, now we are going to discuss. Torrid zone, here the temperature is very high. Temperate zone, in this region the temperature is little less. Frigid zone, here the temperature is very less, it may be in minus. Like this we will find different types of temperatures on this region. What is the relation between this and glacier? In torrid zone and temperate zone we can see rainfall, whereas in frigid zone we cannot see any rainfall at all, we can see only snowfall. When the snowfall comes, this all snow gathers together and forms as a hard rock. This hard rock of snow flows from one region to another region. When they were flowing, when they reaches the areas which have more warmness, there this snow ice melts. When they were melted, it leads for the formation of a river. Like this, our Ganges river came from Gangotri. And this is how. Now we are going to discuss about glacier. What do we mean by glacier, children? Glacier means movement of ice. This movement of glacier is very, very slow. For a day, it may move from one region to another region few centimeters. Like this, glacier will be there. Students, next we are going to discuss about plucking. What do we mean by plucking? Plucking means it is a process by which glacier is destroyed. Lifting pieces of rocks, moving of glacier. Lifting pieces of rocks, movement of glaciers called as plucking. Next, students, till. What do we mean by till? When glaciers are moving from one region to another region, they take with them pebbles, cobbles and sand. These are 3 are called as debris. This is 3 are called as till. When these 3 were deposited, when till is deposited, it is called as moraines. Deposition of till called as moraines. This is till. When the glaciers are moving from one region to another region, they brings with them pebbles, cobbles and sand. These 3 are called as debris, and this all called as till. This all called as till. Deposition of this till called as moraines. Okay, these are the 3 works done by glacier. At the same time, students, largest delta in the world is Sundarbans. It is located in India. This next, students, we are going to discuss about work of waves. Students, when we are discussing about waves, we have to know about oceans, movements of oceans, then only we can understand about these waves. Students, we all know that there are 5 major oceans in the world: Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Arctic Ocean, Antarctic Ocean, Indian Ocean. These all are the 5 major oceans. Students, Pacific Ocean, it is very, very peaceful. That's why it is called as Pacific Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. It is located between North America and European continent. So like these are there. Indian Ocean, it is named after a country. Arctic Ocean, it is in the north. Antarctic Ocean, it is in the south. Like these, all oceans are located in Earth. Next students, movements of oceans. Oceans have some movements. Those we are going to see now. The first one is called waves. What do we mean by waves, students? Rise and fall of ocean water. Rise and fall of ocean water called as waves. Next students, tides. Rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water. Rhythmic, same height, same down. Rhythmic rise and fall of ocean water called as tides. Next students, currents. Currents means what, students? Movement of ocean water from one place to another place called as currents. In these currents there are two types. The first one is called as warm currents. Second one is known as cold currents. These warm currents comes from equatorial region. Equatorial region means the region which is located near to 0 degrees latitude. These warm currents comes from equatorial region. Why warm currents are coming from equatorial region? Because equatorial region is the region where sun rays directly falls. Because of that more heat will be there. Because of that more heatness, these warm currents are created. Next, cold currents. These cold currents comes from polar region. Why these cold currents are coming from polar region? Because in polar region the climate is very cool. Because sun rays won't come here directly. That's why it leads for formation of cold current. These are three types of movements in oceans. Next students, work of waves we are going to discuss now. Work of waves. The first work done by waves is sea arches. Second one is sea cliffs. The third one is stacks. Sea arches means what? When the waves are coming with huge force, they remove inner part of the rock and the rock will be opened like this. Inner part will be gap. This is called as sea arches. Next, what do you mean by sea cliffs, students? Sea cliffs means one vertical rock is remained on the banks of ocean, remaining all rocks were removed. This is called as sea cliffs. Only one rock remains, as this remaining all rocks will be removed. It is called as sea cliffs. Next one, students, stacks. What do we mean by stacks? Because of waves force, upper part and lower part of some rocks is removed, only side walls are remains. This is called as stacks. These are three works of waves. First one is sea arches, the second one is sea cliffs, the third one is stacks. Next students, we are going to discuss about work of wind. Wind means what? Horizontal movement of air from one region to another region called as wind. Horizontal movement of air from one region to another region called as wind. In this wind there are three types are there. Planetary wind, periodic wind, local wind. Planetary wind means what? Planetary wind means these winds comes regularly. Periodic winds, these comes seasonally. Local winds, these comes in some places. Next one is variable winds which comes suddenly, for example cyclones or those. Students, work of winds we are discussing now. In winds there are four types are there. Planetary wind, periodic wind, local wind, variable wind. Planetary winds, it comes in all seasons. Periodic wind, it comes in some seasons. For example, monsoon winds in India. Local winds, these comes in some places. For example, Lu, hot dry wind, which comes in north side. Variable winds, which come suddenly. For example, cyclone. These are types of wind. These winds also does some work. Those we are going to see now. The first one is mushroom rock. Second one is Inselberg. Third one is sand dunes. Mushroom rock means what? Because of wind force, lower part of the rock is removed. Only upper part and lower part of rock remains. This is called as mushroom rock. Next, Inselberg. Because of wind force, rock is cut away from its original nature. That is called Inselberg. Next, sandy dunes. Because of wind force in deserts, uneven hills of sand is created. This is called as sandy dunes. Later, students, human beings' reckless exploitation on earth created several problems. It is called as environmental crisis. The example for environmental crisis is global warming. What do you mean by global warming? Global warming means increasing of earth average temperature. If the temperature of the earth increases, then what will be the problem? The radiation of heat from earth to space will become very less. At the same time, the poles in the north side and south side of earth will become melted, and the regions which are located near to oceans cannot be seen in future. These all things will happen because of global warming. In earlier class, students, we discussed about reliance of Earth. Reliance means what? Areas which have some common features. Areas which have some common features called as realms. Earth consists of 4 realms. Those are atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere. Atmosphere means what? Thin layer of air surrounding Earth called as atmosphere. Thin layer of air surrounding Earth called as atmosphere. In this atmosphere, several gases are there. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen. This oxygen is very useful for human beings and other animals. Without this oxygen, people cannot live. That's why this oxygen called as breath of life. Next, students, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. These gases also prevail in atmosphere. These two gases are very useful for growing the plants. So, this is what about atmosphere. The word atmosphere came from Greek word atmos. Atmos means layer. Next, biosphere. Biosphere means what? The realm of life. Different kinds of animals are there on earth. Chordate animals, non-chordate animals, fishes, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, microorganisms. These all are comes under this biosphere. Came from Greek word bios means life. Next, students, hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. The word hydrosphere came from Greek hydra, which means water. Most of the people think that hydrosphere means the water which is founded on the top of the earth, but not the water inside of the earth. So hydrosphere means all this water comes into this conclusion. Next, lithosphere, realm of rocks, different kinds of mountains, rocks, all these are founded in these realms. These rocks and mountains are used by human beings of different types. This lithosphere came from two Greek words, lithos and spira. Lithos means rock, spira means wall. It is the upper part of the earth. Next, students, we discussed about types of landforms. Division of earth into oceans and continents called as first order landforms. And landforms such as mountains, plateaus, plains, these all comes under second order landforms. Third order landform also is there. Division or shaping of land by wind and water called as third order landform. Division or shaping of land by wind and water called as third order landform. So these are 3 types of landform. First order landform, second order landform, third order landform. Now students, we are going to discuss about plate tectonic theory. Plate means what? Massive base of rocks. Most of the people in the world believes that the continents and oceans are fixed. They never move. But in generally it is not there. Under these oceans and continent there are massive base of rocks. These are called as plates. Movement of these plates called as plate tectonic theory. According to this theory, there are 6 major plates, 2 minor plates. Next, students, we are going to discuss about volcanoes. Volcano means what? It is an opening from where molten material from inside of the earth comes out. This is called as volcano. Later, we discussed about what are the famous volcanoes. Barren Island, it is located in India. Cotopaxi, Ecuador. Next, Fujiyama in Japan. Kilimanjaro, Tanzania. Mount Pili in West Indies. Mount Mayon in Philippines. These all are the famous volcanoes which are located in different parts of the world. Next, students, here we discussed work of water. Water, what it does. Creating V-shaped valleys. When the water is flowing from mountains, it goes beneath the mountains and creates V-shaped valleys. Next, gorges. Gorges means what? Narrow valleys. This narrow valleys means because of flow of water, up and top and bottom, both areas, steep valleys are created. That is called as gorges. Canyon means what? Canyons and gorges are both same, but canyons are wider at the top and lower in the down. So it is called canyon. Next, plung pool. What do we mean by plung pool? Plung pool means when the water is coming from mountains, it creates hole on the ground. This is called as plung pool. Later we discussed about meanders. Meanders means what? Gentle turns of water. When the water is flowing from one region to another region because of dust, because of rocks, it changes its course. This is called as meanders. Later we discussed about glacier. Glacier means what? Movement of ice. This glacier moves very little. It may move only few centimeters per day. This movement of glaciers also creates several things. Those are U-shaped valleys. Next, till moraines. When the glaciers are flowing from one region to another region, they take with them pebbles, cobbles and sand. These all called as still deposition of the still called as moraines. Thank you.